Hello, beautiful Libras. Welcome to the channel. I'm Erica. I am a psychic medium and a priestess. It's so nice to connect with you. Those of you guys returning, welcome back, mi amores. This is going to be your first reading for February. So I do like the first half. It's like they carry out for like a couple weeks. So I try to do 2 zodiacs a month for each zodiac. So this is the first one for February. Today is, what is today? The 5th, the 6th, the 6th, I think, of February. I'm just clearing some Palo Santo with some Palo because I feel you guys need the clearing right now. You guys need some clearing. Just take a deep breath in, Libra. Let's do this real quick. Take a deep breath in with me. We're gonna take a deep breath in through the nose and we're gonna hold it for a second and then we're gonna release through the mouth, okay? Letting everything that like is bothering you right now, everything that's weighing on you, everything that's just heavy, let it go. Let it go, okay? So, so it is. Okay, here we go, Libra. So I just did Aries reading because we have Venus in Aries right now. And so I did Aries because Venus in Aries, and then I'm doing Libra and then Taurus because you guys are both ruled by Venus. Sorry, I have something on my screen. Hold on one second. So let's get into it, Libra. Let's go ahead and see what's going on with you guys. I think I'm going to start off with the same cards that I started with Aries. Aries reading ended up being very like there was a lot of divine counterpart energy, and like so it ended up, I mean, there was a lot that came through, but it was like a lot of like love and like someone, you know, and I kind of feel that here too. So I don't know, we'll see, you know, what comes through for you guys. The mirror on the wall, who's the fairest one of all? Libra is. You're the fairest one of all. That's what I kind of feel here. I feel like mirror on the wall. Like there's like a mirroring happening. Like you're a mirror. We're all mirrors to each other. But I feel like you're a mirror to like a soul connection. You know, you're mirroring some stuff to someone, to another soul. And I'm hearing deep impact. It's made a deep impact. You know, you inspire a lot of people, Libra. You know, Libras are a cardinal sign. You know, it's the leadership. It's the lion energy. You know, it's the leader though, and that's what you guys are. You're natural born leaders. Libras are not followers. Libras get, you know, people think Libras because we are. I say we because I'm a Libra sun, so I resonate with a lot of the Libra energy too. But I try to like keep myself out of the messages and just channeling for the collective. But you know, of course it's gonna resonate with me too, but a lot of times. But anyways, now I don't remember what I was saying, but it's storming outside. I have my window cracked. You guys might be able to hear my wind chimes. I love wind chimes. Well, it's the air element, you know what I mean? It's windy right now. It's storming. It's been raining. It's like clouds in the sky. But this storm today is not a natural storm at all. They were cloud seeding last night. They were cloud seeding like crazy. I went out at like, I don't know, it was like 10:30. And the whole sky, it was like a beautiful day yesterday. Like clear, sunny, beautiful. Not a cloud in the sky. And then around that time I went out and there was all these chemtrails all through the night sky. And I was thinking, you mother, because you know what I mean? Like, you guys know, like I'm, you know, for me, I'm super in tune, like that's, you know, so I know, you know, and then you could smell, it was just, the whole air smelled like chemical. So today we wake up and then what do you know? The whole sky is filled with clouds. And then today there's this wind and rain and it's off and on, right? Anyways, so, okay, and then last night my mom came over to drop something off or whatever, and then she just like hung out with me for a while. And my mom's been having, she has like a lot of like, she's like a lot of like back pain and issues, and like you guys know if you've been following me, like she had like leg and foot surgery this year, so she's got a lot of stuff going on in her body. And me as a healer, you know, and her daughter, I was like, why don't you lay down and I'll give you like I'll work on your back. And I worked with sound healing and my biofield tuner and massage therapy and Reiki, like with energy and stuff, and it really helped her. So that made me happy. I'm sharing all this. Why am I sharing all this? Oh, because I'm talking about like the colder weather and the stormy weather. And there was a few things that happened last night when she was here, and I was like, do you see? Like, it was crazy. Like, and it had to do with like divine union, right? So I was like showing her, because I always share with my mom like all of the things that I get for like my divine counterpart and like union or whatever when I feel things. I mean, I don't share things a lot, but so when I do, it's important, and she knows that, because I'm very I internalize a lot, or I just keep to myself, basically. You know, I'm not someone that needs to talk and share about everything to everyone. I'm just not that person. I never have been. That's my Aries moon. That's my Aries moon. But I was sharing that with her last night. So there was actually like, my cat had knocked down some of my tarot cards on my desk, and there was and I'm sharing this because it's a part of your reading. Okay. So bear with me. So there could be stuff with like you and your mom. Maybe your relationship with your mom is getting better, or maybe there's healing that needs to occur with that situation, you know, mother wounds, you know, because me and my mom certainly do. And that's a part of, you know, the healing. And that's a part of what, you know, needs to heal for the lineage and bloodline and, you know, generational curse breaking and stuff, right? But it was 2 cards, and it was from some of my message decks. And the card, like the one card said, in fact, I might still have it here. Maybe not. Holy shit. This is one of my message decks, and I was like, oh, maybe not, you know, because it's not the message I was looking at. But anyways, right after that, look, mother wounds. See? And this is like a divine counterpart, twin flame, or soulmate message deck. So, and I just said mother wounds. That's a big one. Either that or Libra, you guys are processing, you know, mother wounds, you know, maybe from being a mother yourself, shame or guilt, or, you know, like where you feel like you carry like guilt or shame around, maybe a way, you know, like, I don't know, mothers can be very hard on themselves, right? And the way that they mother their children, even if they're amazing moms, right? So that could be for you, you know, like a dead weight you're carrying around, but also like if you've, you know, lost a child, or, you know, this could be past life, that too, okay? But it could also just be you and your mother or whatever. Oh, here it is. Here it is. So I had put it, okay, I see what I did. Because, you know, because I typically have the decks like face down, right? And so when I put it back in the deck that it belongs to, I placed it on top, face down. This was the message. You're about to have a huge breakthrough with your soulmate or twin flame. So I'm going to tie this into your message, Libra, because it feels very relevant, which is why I started talking about Aries, which is why I'm talking about all the things I'm talking about. I know we're 8 minutes in, but if you are new here, like my channeling and what comes through, that's like the most powerful part. And then the cards, like, you know, confirm it or whatever, you know, or, you know, okay. A huge breakthrough with a soulmate or a twin flame. So anyway, so this card, just the one face up on my floor when I walked into my room. I was like, Mom, look. And she could see that my cat had got up, because he does that sometimes. He knocks down cards. I don't know why he does that. For reasons like this, though, for me to find things sometimes, you know. And then there was one other card, and it was from a different message deck, and I'm not going to go look for it. But the message, I'll tell you, the message said, it was from a divine counterpart, and it said, like, it's always been you, like from day one, like it's always been you. And I don't know how to tell you that I want a new beginning. That was the message. So yeah, see, look, someone who wants to show their hand of cards. Maybe this is you, Libra. Maybe you're the one. I'm hearing the truth teller. Libras we are truth tellers. We are the justice scales. We cannot stand injustices. This is, okay, Aries reading, I swear, you guys should go watch it. Just don't even pay attention to the zodiac, because it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. It's collective anyways. Their first card out in their reading was this card too, the lightning bolt. It's like the tower. It speaks of transformation, upheaval. It's very sudden, out of nowhere. It's shocking or surprising, or something happens, you know, like I said to Aries, if you're at a job that you're just, you know, it's draining you, it's not good for you, it's, you know, it's still in your power and your light, you know what I mean? But it's a paycheck, right? But you know it's not good. It's, right? You get sick. It's physically taking its toll. It's, right? Negativity or whatever. But you're not moving, you're not leaving, even though you already know, right? Then the universe will force its hand. The universe will force its hand. Oh, I shuffled. I was going to pull out the hand of cards. Meaning you'll get fired. Something will happen, you know, something will happen. So it's better to take the steps you're guided to take when you feel it, right? That's kind of what I'm getting. So there could be some of that for you guys too, where it's like, you got to change, Libra. You got to change this, Libra. You got to shift this, Libra. You got to let this go, Libra, or you got to leave this, Libra, or whatever it is. And you don't do it, and you don't do it, and you're like, someday I will, and when the time is right, and when the time is right. And the universe goes, okay, we're done with this. Boom, sends in the lightning bolt in the towers. There's sudden change. It says sudden change, shocking news, a surprise, an epiphany, upheaval and transformation. I think in the bottom of the deck here is the masks, which is like a mask. You know what I mean? It's a false, fake, hiding, right? Pretending. It's pretentious, not showing your true feelings. It's someone, I think that's what it is, Libra. I think someone is coming in very out of nowhere. Someone that you probably haven't talked to for a long time or seen for a long time, or, you know, I mean, this doesn't have to be a divine counterpart. This could be other people, but I feel this is something significant and someone significant. You guys are significant to each other. Okay, so let's go ahead and shuffle. You're about to have a... So anyways, so, you know, that happened last night with this one, well, with the two cards, but this one was the first one that I saw. And so my mom was here when like all this went down, you know what I mean? And then when she went out to her car to leave, she was getting in her car and like she had her door open and she was sitting in the driver's seat and she turns the ignition and we're like still talking and I'm standing outside the door and she has it on a country station. And the song that was playing on the radio when this car started, which is a huge confirmation for me, huge, was Zach Brown Band, Colder Weather is a song, Colder Weather. And that's why when I said cold weather, it jogged that whole thing that happened with all of this. So then that happened and then I went, oh my gosh. And she goes, she's like, that connects to the cards. And I'm like, yeah, like huge confirmation. Because in the moment, Libra, he's talking about the part that I heard, he says, you know, he says, I'm stuck in colder weather, you know, maybe tomorrow will be better. Can I call you then? You know, but it's like he's trying to get back to her and he's stuck in colder weather and it's like, right, like it's like a hang up and that's what I feel. So it's like a divine masculine who's been stuck in like cold energy, like their life has felt cold, or maybe it's literal, like where they live cold weather too, you know, but it's about the symbolism of it, right? That's what I'm getting. Maybe tomorrow will be better. Can I call you then? There's a phone call coming in. There's a communication being manifested or that has been. You know, we can't say, see, bottom of the deck. I'm speaking of a conversation. Look at this. Bottom of the deck is the coffee cup. Meeting and conversing. It's like meeting and talking, meeting up and talking. You could love coffee. Maybe there's like memories between you and this person where you like had coffee morning or morning coffee morning. Where you had coffee morning together, where you had morning coffee together and you were just like, right, savoring the moment with each other. It's savoring the moment. Someone is like, it's nostalgia again. I'm telling you, go watch Aries reading. I swear to you guys. Nostalgia. Well, Aries, I have to edit their video, so your guys' video might end up being posted first, even though I recorded Aries first, because their video got cut off right at the end. So anyways, just... So when you're watching this, okay, if it's not there yet, okay, it will be there, okay? Feeling uplifted and friendship. And then kisses. Kisses, blowing kisses. Unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Libra, you're falling in love. Giving and receiving. This is equal give and take. This is balance, which is what you love. We love balanced energy. We are the justice scales of balance. The universal karmic justice scales, right? We do not like the injustices. We do not like imbalances, right? We are very fair and just, aren't we, Libra? Like, we see both sides in other ways many people can't. Both sides of the coin, both sides of the equation, right? We see both sides of your side, their side, right? Like, we are open and kind and loving in those ways, right? But also, right, like, we will also be very quick to cut you away. We will use our sword, like the Queen and King of Swords. We are the only ones in the entire, right, in the suit of tarot that has a weapon. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Libra, I feel like that's a big one too. Why am I picking up on that right now? Why am I getting like evil eye energy and like hater energy? There's people that are just like blinded by their own shit. And instead of facing it and healing it, they project it. And I feel that. I feel like a lot of people's shit is being projected at you, on you, okay? People who, right, you're self-loving, they lack self-love, so they attack, they project, right? Or they try to belittle you, or you know what I mean? That's all these little stupid, desperate ways that people try to keep control. Like, we see through that stuff too, though, right? We see through the illusion of that. We know, we can see through their brokenness. Libra energy is very psychic energy. I know that, like, right, you think of psychic, you think Queen of Cups, right? You think High Priestess, right? But the Queen and King of Swords, they're very, I mean, it's, hello, air element. That's the ether. That's the ethereal realm, the ethers. So heck yeah, you guys are very psychic. You guys are super in tune, very connected to the spiritual realm, the ether, the 5D. Unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love, followed by the butterfly. I'm hearing a really old song. It's off Alicia Keys' first album. You know that one where she's like, her famous song that made her famous? What's it called? Like, I keep on falling in and out of love with you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I keep on falling. Right? I'm not going to try to do Alicia Keys because I can't. But anyways, it's that. And that's a part of this. Unconditionally loving. And then the butterfly is a relationship that's evolving to the next phase. Healing the inner child and growth. Okay, and then the hand of cards came back. It's like showing your hand. You know, instead of keeping it all like, right? It's showing your hand. This is what I've got. All cards on the table. You have a soulmate, Libra, who's gone through an awakening. They've been evolving on a soul level. They've been evolving. They've been mastering. They've been learning these lessons. They've been, you know, I'm hearing right alongside you. So maybe it's taken them longer, but it's like they've been moving along right alongside you. Okay, I feel like I'm seeing no contact in my mind's eye. So I feel that. I feel like this, for many of you guys, this is a soul connection. Manifesting. Physical communication. Okay. So let's go ahead and, you know what, I pulled this out because of my collective reading I did earlier today. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, that's better. The lighting was like super dark. Sorry. I did, it was a channeled message that I recorded earlier, so it'll be below this. And it's like fairies, dragons, and magic. It's literally like a fairy tale realm. And so it's like basically like a lot of people in the collective, for who it was for, like, you resonate very deeply, you always have, with like fairy tale movies or fairy tale energy or books, stories, castles and wizards and dragons and, right, fairies and woodland creatures and nymphs and princesses and queens and kings, and, right, you know, because for some, right, you've had past lives in ethereal realms or other dimensions or places like Avalon, right? Lemuria, Atlantis, right? Where you experienced all of this. That's why it's so, right? So I'm getting that very strongly. But that's why I pulled this deck out, because it's just very like whimsical, very, you know, like, you know, whimsical, magical, but I didn't end up using it. So but I am feeling called to use it for you guys. I just saw 222. So we're going to wrap this up, because this is basically the big message here, Libra. Okay, like what I'm hearing is that like, some of you guys might be like, you know, praying and like asking spirit and, you know, and God's source, like, you know, like, give me signs. Am I on the right path? Am I doing the right things? That's coming through really strong. So you're like, not questioning yourself, but you're just wondering, like, am I doing this right? Like, it feels like I am. I feel like I'm doing the right things. And the answer, yeah. So that's why I'm saying this, is because I received that. I heard, you're on the right path. That's what I heard. So you need to know that you're on the right path. Oftentimes when we are on the right path, it feels like we're on the wrong one, but we are on the right one. And that's why it feels so wrong, because what we're moving through is so dark or heavy or difficult, or, you know, or whatever it is, right? So it's almost like, am I doing the right things? Like, yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Okay. Here we go. Let's get one for Libra. If you guys want to connect with me, if you want to work with me one-on-one, I offer several different types of reading options and spiritual services as a healer, as a priestess, as a psychic medium, right? So I do general psychic medium readings. I offer a 20-minute vent sesh. It's not a reading. It's just like, I don't have anyone to talk to, Erica, and I know you'll understand, and I need to share this, and I need to ask you some questions. It's like for that. Yeah, and I do like a goddess channeling with Isis and Mary Magdalene. Or like, let's say you're like, well, I really connect a lot with Mother Mary, Erica, or I really connect with, you know, someone like Hathor or Bastet or Kuan Yin, or, right? Then I will bring them through and channel them. You know what I mean? And any other spirit guides. And then I do intuitive energetic healing, quantum healing, which, by the way, you guys, we are doing the 222 for February 22nd, when the 22 portal starts wrapping up its energy. Okay, because we're like moving a lot through the energy right now, or like, you know, kind of feeling it. But it's gonna progress. So like on 222, we're gonna do a workshop, a quantum healing workshop and this one is with Jesus and Mary Magdalene together, and it's for divine sacred union, activations, clearing blockages, healings that create blockages. So I'm going to be sharing that here on my videos moving forward, to let everyone know and to prepare. So it's over Zoom. These workshops, when we do them, are extremely powerful, super amazing, just so much fun, just incredibly cool. And yeah, just right. And tickets are only $44 USD. It is recorded, and it's on the quantum level. So whenever you tune in, or even like after you tune in for the first time and experience it for the first time, you can go back and keep going back, and you'll have a different experience each time, and different things will come through, or you'll feel certain different things. You know what I mean? But yeah, so 222 is the magic number. 222, February's second month. And then on the 22nd, which is a Saturday, so 222, we're going to be doing that. If you want to book ahead of time before I officially post it, you can go right ahead. Just email me. Again, my email is down below. And then just like, I want to do the Jesus and Yeshua and Mary Magdalene 222 workshop. We'll get you set up. Here we go for Libra. What message do we have for Libra? Okay, I was like talking about like the woodland creatures. This is like squirrels. Miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. Look at that. Number 13, Libra. Everything has its miracles and its gifts. Even like 13 is the death card in the tarot. And that's what I'm getting. Even like when you're moving through like the shadows and the darkness, it has its blessings. It has its gifts. It has, right? I am so grateful. I am so thankful. Like, as I'm moving through it, it feels uncomfortable and sad or lonely or terrible or angry or ragey or whatever it is that I'm moving through, right? But I know, like, as I'm moving through it, it's because I'm leveling up. It's because my consciousness is leveling up. It's because I'm tapping into more. I'm going through an initiation to tap into more. People just are like, I want to just tap in, and I want to, you know, have all this like really expansive, great, like powerful vision, but then they don't want to do the work. They don't want to do the work where their biggest, strongest, most powerful gifts reside, which is in your darkness. It's in your shadow. It's in your shame. It's in your guilt. It's in your, you know, broken heart energy. It's in your, you know, it's in your rage. It's in your anger. That's where it's at. And these are the initiations that you have to move through, right? So here we go. You are receiving. She just has her hand out. I love this. She's like floating like in the clouds. I think these are leaves. Everything has its gift. Miracles and blessings are around you now, Libra. Miracles and blessings are around you now. And then what's this one? Do something for someone. This is about what you put out, you receive back. Equal give and take, remember? But this is about, Libra, like what you've been putting out and what you've been putting into yourself. You've been putting more love into yourself. You've been putting more self-respect. You've been picking yourself up. You've been being intentional. You've been strong. You've been having to shift things and change things. You've been having to start things. You've been having to take action and go after things, right? Whatever it is, right? Okay. But also you've been putting out, again, that Venus energy that is your ruling planet. It's love. It's beauty. It's art. Sensuality, compassion. It's Empress. I'm talking to a lot of Empress energy right now. But it's about doing something nice for someone. Not to get recognition and reward, but it's doing, like, there's going to be a moment, Libra, when after you watch this reading, maybe this is something that you just recently did. It's paying it forward. Godspeed. Like, I don't know. I am always doing stuff like that. So it just feels second nature to me. I've always been like that. Like, where I just want to help. I want to, you know, any moment that I feel like I can or I'm able to, I do it, you know? And that's kind of where it is here. Like, let's say you see like a GoFundMe for a family or someone that's, you know, it's a death and it's for a funeral and it's actually legit. And, you know, maybe you feel guided to donate and help out, right? Or maybe it's volunteer work somehow, or maybe it's just, you know, it's being of service. And that's what we're here to do, Libra. We're here to be of service. We're here to share our gifts. We're here to connect with humans and other souls and help each other and walk each other back home, you know, the Ram Daas. We're all here just walking each other home. That's this message here. But I feel, Libra, that you are receiving miracles and blessings because the good that you've been putting out to the earth, to the animals, like for me, like you guys know me, like the animals are guides. They're, a lot of the times they are tests even, you know, and on how you treat an animal, or do you feed maybe wild animals or feral cats, you know, like if they're around, do you feed them? Do you help them? You know, or do you, right? Okay, like I know a lot of you guys do these things, you know, you see a bird with a broken wing, you put it in a shoebox and you try to figure out a rescue or a wildlife center you can take it to, you know. I one time rescued when I was living in the mountains still, it was baby possums. Yeah, it was really sad. The mama had gotten tangled up in trellising that was in the garden and she died. It was just the saddest thing my ex found her. And of course, him being the big old P-U-S-S-Y that he was, like that, you know, he came in and gets me, you know. There's a dead possum and she has, so like two of her babies, because possums, in case you guys don't know, they are a marsupial. So just like a kangaroo, they have a pouch. They're the only marsupials in our country. And possums are not, even though they look maybe like, you know, I think they're so cute, but even though they have the big rat's tail, a lot of people think they're mean and because they hiss and, you know, you see them hit and like, you know, it's just really sad because they're actually super loving. They're very intelligent. You can keep them as pets. Their hiss is just their thing that they do. It's not like a warning. It's not, you know, they could bite, but they're not, you know, They're not aggressive like that. You know what I mean? They're not, you know, of course you always have to be careful. Like, do they have rabies or whatever? But, you know, I just think they're so cute. I have one that comes up and he tries to eat the cat food on the porch, you know, and he'll just come up and he'll eat the cat food and I'll just be sitting there, you know, smoking my cigarette, doing whatever I'm doing. And he just chills with me, you know. We're not, you know, he knows he's safe. He knows I'm like, hello, Mr. Possum, welcome back. How are you doing? Did you have a good day? You know, like things like that. But anyways, yeah, so I saved like a whole, so then he's like, you know, so then I had to open her pouch. And all of the little babies were all in her pouch. So I had to take them out one by one. And then, you know, because they are possums, they, the first like 4 months of their life, they live in the mother's pouch. Okay. So you guys are learning some things. I learned some things. And I just thought, this is so fascinating. This is so cool. But I rescued, it was like 8 or 9 of them or something like that, and pulled them out of her pouch and wrapped them up in blankets and put, filled water bottles with hot water, because they get cold very easly. Like, that's the biggest thing out of anything. If you ever come across baby possums, you need to keep them warm. Try to keep them in your pockets, try to keep them close to you or in blankets, wrap them up, hold them. That's the biggest thing. So I was keeping them warm. And then I found a wildlife rescue, you know, about 35-40 minutes away from, in the mountains, because we lived in the Sierras here in California. Sierra Nevada is like, right? And when I went to this rescue, and I'm sharing this with you guys because I don't know, because I'm a storyteller sometimes, but maybe this resonates with you, or maybe something like this, you know, you never know. Everything is always for a reason, right? Anyways, it was the coolest wildlife thing I went to. It was like this woman, and like she has like a few workers there, and she's actually like funded through the state for doing what she does. But like when I went there, like it was so cool because I saw like she had like she had eagles and hawks, like just so cool. And then she had bobcats, and she had a baby mountain lion, a baby bear. Like there was all these different cages and stuff. So it's like she keeps them for so long, or like other places come and get them, or whatever needs to happen, right? But it was just so neat. So yeah, so I have so many freaking crazy stories, you guys. Like my life, I swear, and I know a lot of you guys resonate. Like I've lived 100 lifetimes in just the 40 years I've been walking Earth. I swear, like it's crazy. But anyways, it's time to give your attention to another, but also Libra with this 41, that could be an age, someone's age 41, breaks down to a 5. So we have like 13, which breaks down to a 4, and then 5, which is a 9. It's like the end of a cycle here. For sure, Libra, you're closing out a cycle. You're ready. There's new miracles and blessings. The good you've put out is coming back to you. The love you've put out is coming back in the form of romance and love, unconditional love. The unconditional love you've put out, you know, the kindness you've put out, everything that is about you, it's coming back to you, being poured back into you, returned to you, threefold, tenfold. All of the times you helped animals, you were kind to nature, you saved little animal lives, or possums, or, you know, maybe you're like me, where if you see a spider, right, you don't smash them and kill them. I get a broom and I try to get them to go onto the broom, and then I quickly try to carry it outside and then let them down, you know. Doesn't matter what kind of spider, black widow, I don't care. So, you know, because for me, I am so connected to the divine mother, to all of us, right? So it is what it is. Many of you are like that too, and that is good karma. We don't do it because it's good karma. We do it because for us, it's the right thing to do. But it is good karma, right? So everything's coming back now. It's like full circle moments for you, Libra. I'm ending it. I'm ending the message here. I can't remember if I said all the things. Anyways, I think I did. Oh yeah, about like the workshop and all the things. And then if you want to book, everything's down in the description box. Sorry, when I'm channeling, it's like psychic amnesia. Like I legit can't remember. Like I literally couldn't remember right now, like if I said that or not, or if I was like, I don't know. Anyways, because this is like such a beautiful like energy of unconditional love, talking, conversations, This is like the masks are falling off and someone is showing their cards. They're taking that risk. Are you going all in? Are you going all in this time? All hands on deck. All in. All your chips are in. For those of you guys who play poker or know, you know. It's all in. Someone is all in, Libra. Because you've started becoming all in for yourself. You started showing up for yourself. You became all in for your life. All in for what you do, for what you love. You're all in. And maybe there's some ways where you're still struggling or learning, right? Of course we are. We will always be until the day we transition out of this physical meat suit body. When I said meat suit, I heard meat cute. A meet cute is like in the movies, or you know, like when it's like a cute, like when people run into each other and meet for the first time. That's a meet cute. You and this person had a meet cute, or you're about to have a meet cute. Okay. Because this is someone that for most of you guys, right, obviously you know. I'm getting a message from them. I just want to see. See, you guys, this is what came out. It's from the same deck that this, right, that I was telling you about, like the card that came out and all the things. Same deck, right? This isn't over, my love. I promise you that. Somehow I just know we will be together. See? There you go. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day. Happy February. Happy Valentine's. For the Libra collective, I'm telling you guys, for like us Libras, like Libra suns, Libra, right? Like the South Node was in Libra for the last 18 months, and now it has shifted. It's in new signs, right? But we were getting slammed karmically. We being the justice scales, anywhere where we were imbalanced, anywhere where we needed to heal or balance, align, right? We were getting hit hard. But you guys were also holding space collectively for that too, you know? So this is a time of glory for you, okay? But, right? You can't have light without the dark, and you know both. I love you. Have a beautiful day.